resume. Okay, girls, we took in this unit about nature and about the areas of attraction for people and the areas of repulsion for people. And we said areas of attraction are the areas that people, they love to live in those areas. Why? Because, of course, there are some stuff in that area that make attraction for people. Like what? Like, for example, water or fertile soil or a lot of farms, a lot of plants, a lot of crops. So whenever there's water, there's life. So all the people, they love to go in the places that have water and fertile soil, and also the warm places. Not all of people prefer the cold weather or the hot weather. People prefer the middle thing. The middle thing is the warm weather. So whenever you have warm weather and you have water and fertile soil, then that place will attract a lot of people. Also, we took another thing and we said that there's areas of repulsion, and we said repulsion means what? It means that places that people don't like to spend the time in it or to live in it. Why? Because this area, maybe they are cold so much so people don't like cold, or those places doesn't have water like the desert, so people, they don't like deserts, or high places and high mountains. Nobody likes to live high in high places, then he can't climb to his house or go down. This
Yeah,
is one
Miss,
thing.
I get
And
scared that I fall down.
yes, scary also, because there's some people who has phobia from high places. Also, the tropical forests. It's not a very good place to pick for your living. Why? Because inside it, it's so humid and it's so hot inside that not all of the people can adapt to that kind of weather. So these places are both
A bear
attraction and
can
repulsion
eat us.
places. Hi, Amal. Please raise your voice and don't interrupt me like this.
Sorry,
Huh?
maybe a bear can come and eat us.
Maybe what?
Maybe a bear can't come.
And eat us. Yes, maybe that can happen because inside the tropical forest we have a lot of animals. We have birds, we have bears, we have alligators, even big snakes. So you can't say that everything is under control and you are protected from these animals. Anything that can happen in the tropical forest. So that's why not all people prefer those places. But today we are going to another thing, which is people versus nature, and how people affect the nature and how the nature affected people. So let's go right now and open your books, page 56, everybody, and let's see this presentation together.
I opened it.
That's great. Okay, the development of man on land led to the abuse of nature. The first thing that happened, because people came to the nature, came to some places to live inside those places. Of course, the man want to make what a buildings, want to build buildings, construction, roads, hospitals, schools, all type of facilities, so he can live there with his children and with the family. Correct. So whenever he want to build more, he will destruct more of the what of the nature. So if he want to build buildings, for example, he needs wood. So what he do for the nature and the forests? What he do to have woods?
Cut the trees.
Cut the trees, and a lot of trees is dying each year and cut down because of human, and they don't plant again. This is the thing that really affect the nature, that people take and don't give back. They take the woods and the trees, but they don't give back to the nature by planting more trees. So after a while, we will have shortage in woods and shortage in trees. And this is a risky thing and a dangerous thing. Another thing, which is taking water. A lot of people, they make dams and everything just to collect the water in there. But while they are building the dams to collect the water, other areas, they have shortage in water. So that make also bad effect for the nature. Also, when you want to go in one place and to live in one place, and then you take your family to go to the parks or to the beach to have fun, what people do usually when they go to the beach and to the parks? They are making the place clean, or What they do?
No, throw the garbage everywhere.
Yes. So they are making the place dirty. They are leaving their garbage there, throw everything there. And by this thing, they are making pollution for the area, not only by throwing the things on the beach, but even inside the water. So the creatures inside the water, they can't live. And after a while, a lot of them will die. Because of what? Because of a human. So man effect on nature is a major effect. And sometimes he affected in a bad way and sometimes in a positive way. But let's start first with the bad things that we did for our nature. So the first bad thing we have is, let's see this video together to have some idea about what we did with our nature.
Miss,
Yes, miss.
like the turtles, the water turtles, are getting extinct because of plastic.
Yes, exactly. Because a lot of turtles are dying each year because of this. They stuck inside the plastic or inside the
Planet
bag.
Earth is 4.5 billion years old. Mankind, about 140,000 years old. Let me put that in perspective. If you condense the Earth's lifespan into 24 hours, that's one full day, then we have been here on this planet for, drum roll please, 3 seconds. 3 seconds. And look what we've done. We have modestly named ourselves Homo sapiens, meaning wise man. But is man really so wise? Smart, yes, and it's good to be smart, but not too smart for your own good. Yes, we have split the atom. Yes, we build clever machines that navigate the universe in search of new homes, but at the same time, those atoms we split created nuclear warfare. In our quest to explore the galaxy, rejects and neglects the home that we have here now, so no, that cannot be wisdom. Wisdom is different. While intelligence speaks, wisdom listens, and we willingly covered our ears to Mother Nature's screams and closed our eyes to all of her help-wanted signs. Wisdom knows that every action has an equal and opposite reaction, so if we were wise, we would not be shocked when we see storms that are stronger than ever before, or more drought, hurricanes, and wildfire than ever before, because there's more pollution than ever before, more carbon, more trees cut down than ever before. At a record pace, we have increased the extinction of animals by 1,000 times the normal rate. What a feat. In the next 10 to 100 years, every beloved animal character in every children's book is predicted to go extinct. Lions gone, rhinos gone, tiger, gorilla, elephant, polar bear gone. In 3 seconds. Species that have been here longer than us will be gone because of us. In this 3 seconds. In an existence shorter than a Vine video, we turn the circle of life into our own personal conveyor belt. Somebody, anybody help. We were given so much, the only planet in this solar system with life. I mean, we are 1 in a million. No, actually, scientifically, we are 1 in a billion, trillion. That's a 1 followed by 33 zeros. And I don't want to get too spiritual, but how are we not a miracle? We are perfectly positioned to the sun so we don't burn, but not too distant so we don't turn to ice. Goldilocks said it best, we are just right. This paradise where we are given medicine from trees, not coincidentally, but because like the song says, we are family. Literally, everything, every species is connected genetically, from the sunflower to the sunfish. And this is what we must recognize before it's too late, because the real crisis is not global warming, environmental destruction, or animal agriculture. It is us. These problems are symptoms of us, byproducts of us. Our inner reflection, loss of connection has created this misdirection. We have forgotten that everything contributes to the perfection of Mother Nature. Corporations keep us unaware and disconnected, but they have underestimated our strength. Contrary to popular belief, millions are waking up out of their sleep, seeing our home being taken right up under our feet. We cannot allow our history to be written by the wicked, greedy, and loony. It is our duty to protect Mother Nature from those who refuse to see her beauty. Call me crazy, but I believe we should have the right to eat food that's safe with ingredients we can pronounce. Drink water that is clean, marvel at trees, breathe air free of toxins. These are natural rights, not things that can be bargained for in Congress. See, they want you to feel powerless, but it has been said that something as small as the flutter of a butterfly's wing can cause a typhoon halfway around the world. But when enough people come together, we too will make waves and wash the world into a new era filled with love and connection, freedom for all without oppression. But it is up to you, yes, you watching this behind this screen, to make the effort, because time is of the essence, and only to...
Okay, my girls, done for this video. And as you can see in this video, this man is amazing, because you see, he brought all of these things that we did for the earth, and he did it on the way of a poem. Imagine, he said that poem is not fun. Well, imagine all of these things that he mentioned inside this video, all the talk he did is a poem. And he talked about, in 5 minutes, he bring a poem more than 100 words inside this poem describing what happened between nature and between human. And he said that a human affected the nature in a massive way. Sometimes, yes, we build a lot of things. We build atomic bomb. We build like buildings, massive buildings. We had like trains. We have airplanes that invaded the space and invaded the air. But in return, we did a massive harm for the earth. And we are affecting the earth in 100 years more than all the ancient people who came before us. Why? Because we are making a lot of pollution with our factories, with our products, with our plastic, with our tissues. Everything we throw is coming back to us to hunt us again and to hit us again. Why? Because when the earth gets so much pollution, what will happen? Guess what? There will be no place for us to live, no place for our children, no place for the upcoming generation to start their lives in the first place. So it's our responsibility to start from this day to watch out for what we are doing. And even for the people around us, they are learning from us. So we have to watch our deeds and our action, not to do something wrong or bad in front of them. Never throw garbage outside. Never throw tissues from your car. Never leave something spilled on the ground and say, no, somebody else will come to clean it. Always clean the place that you're living in, and be clean person and be neat person. So the people will learn from you, and then you will be the person who teach the others. And you will be the role model that all the earth will be fixed because of people like you. Starting from you, starting from me, starting from all of us. This is for the bad effect for a human, how we throw things inside the sea, inside the water, inside the air, the smoke from the cars and from the factories, all of this kind of pollution that hits the nature and affects it in a harmful way. But now let's go back and search and think about the good things also the human do for the nature. Because as we said, everything you have in life has two parts or two sides, one good side and one bad side. Yeah, and for example, if you think about the smallest thing that you have between your hand, the phone. The phone has a good side. The good side that you can call people, see people that you like on videos, chat with them, make sure that they are okay and secure, the lovely ones that you have in your life. All of these things are the good side of the phone. But there is also another bad side of the phone, like wasting your time, like watching harmful things, like watching violence, or spending your time in games, or doing something bad. All of this is a bad side for the phone. Also the television. If you watch something good in television, then you are spending a good time. But if you watch like movies or series, something that doesn't have value, then you are just wasting your time. So everything in the world have two sides. Also, people have two sides. One side, when they worked with nature, harmed the nature, like we saw in this video. And the other side, when we made something good for nature. Good like what? Who can tell me? What are the good things that we did for the nature?
I know.
Okay, Amal, what? Like what?
Tala.
Tala. Did we do something good for nature, Tala?
Guess like
Like what?
helping the animals.
Excellent. Helping the animals by what? Doing what for them?
Like maybe we saw like a cat that is in the street, and maybe she's hungry, or her her wrist is hurt or something. We help her.
Excellent. This is a good thing, but this thing is so small compared to the harm that we put for nature.
Maybe
Remember,
we could help a
Yes, I
whale.
know.
help a whale by
Yeah.
putting him back to the water. This is like a charity or a good deed that you can do. But I'm asking about what people did to cope with nature in a good way. يعني
Yes,
to
I know.
adopt living in the nature without harming nature. Like what? We did what? Hiya, Amaria.
Like we plant trees and we plant maybe to make vegetables and fruits.
Excellent. We plant a lot of farms and vegetables and stuff so we can put it inside the nature. This is one thing. Excellent. What else, ya Amal?
Oh God.
What we did also.
Miss, not to throw
Garbage.
trash and garbage.
Yes, excellent. This is another thing. To make our society clean
Recycle?
by not throwing things inside it and make recycle. This is another thing. Yes. What else? So these are some of the ideas. So let's go to discover our ideas in the book. So, okay, but anyway, we harmed the nature and everything. But can you imagine living without facilities that we have today? Like, can you imagine living without a car to transfer you from one place to another? For example, if you are living in Nasim area in Jeddah and you want to go to a Salama area or Safa, that is more than 50 kilos or something. How you are going to do that without a car? On your feet? That would be hard. On a horse? Not all people know how to go on horses.
We could take riding lessons. I really love horses. So
Riding lessons for horses, but not all people can afford horses or buying horses. So without cars nowadays, bicycle, okay, but not all people, the old ladies, the old people, the young children, how? So the cars
know
are
how
very,
to ride.
we have to confess that cars are very useful, right? Cars are very useful because it helps us to go from one way to another. Also, another thing, airplanes. If I want to go from here to Egypt, if I don't have airplane, imagine how could I go? I have to go by car, and to take car, I have to go to the north of Saudi Arabia, and then to the
one day.
boats. Boats can't survive inside the sea. Boats can't survive inside seas or ocean. You will be dead. You will be drowned to death before you reach. So actually having ships, airplanes, cars, facilities, roads, buildings that we have right now, the building that you are living inside. Imagine if you don't have a building, then you will live inside a tent. Is that a good life? No, it's not a good life. Of
No.
course not, because you won't
I
have
wish
water.
I could live this life.
You won't have water. You won't have food. You won't have supermarket to go to buy your food. You have to plant your own food. So the facilities I'm talking about is our civilization. And facilities is good because it makes our life easier. So man could affect nature in a good way, actually, by inventing something good like cars, airplanes, ships, schools, hospitals, medicine. So the first thing we can talk about the good effect of a human is extracting water from the underground. A human, actually, when they came, not all of a human know before how to extract water from the underground. They used to go to the rivers to drink. But when people find out that they can take the water out of the ground by using a pump or by digging a well, they started to understand that, oh, this thing can make our life easier because having water near of my house is better than go like 200 kilos just to bring water from a river. So the first thing we did good to this nature is extracting water. By extracting water from underground, we make the ability to make some farms for the animals to come to drink with us, for us to drink water, to wash ourselves, to wash our clothes. So this is the first thing the human can make to nature, and it was good. The other good thing human did for nature is it changing mountain slopes into agricultural areas, which means that when you find a mountain and this mountain has a slope like edge and a cliff, if you come to this cliff you would fall. Instead of falling there, man changed this to what? To have it as agricultural area. So in this place, this is a farm, and this is a farm, this is a farm, this is a farm. You find it mostly in Abha and Al Baha here in Saudi Arabia. It's very famous. We call it in Arabic المدرجات مدرجات زراعية. You will find it like stairs. So if you go here, it's like stairs exactly. Like go from stair to stair to stair. Each stair, it has a farm. Farm of different fruits, different vegetables. And before 100 years or 70 years or so, it was mountain, by the way. But human people in here who's living here, they found the soil is fertile and good, so they made it as a farm. So they made all of this mountain as farms. So man or a human changed mountain slopes into agricultural area, which is a good effect and a good thing. Reforming land and rocks to construct buildings and cities. Also, people did a good thing to nature to remove the rocks. All of this area was desert or mountains. They removed all the mountains and the rocks from here, and they made it what? Buildings and cities and construction, like a big city and a big country, out of nothing, out of dust, out of rocks, out of mountains. So this is a good thing that a human did for the earth. Another thing a human did it, and it was good, is building roads in mountains. So imagine, for example, if you go from Riyadh to Mzahmiya, there is a lot of mountains in there, between Riyadh and Mzahmiya. People before 100 years ago, to go from Riyadh to Mzahmiya, they have to cross the mountain by climbing mountain to mountain to go from one area to another. So when humans have technology and have a lot of tools, they smashed the mountains between the countries and they put roads instead of it. And this road made our lives easier. So we can go from one way to another by the car or the bus. So this is another good thing that a human did to the earth. So we can say there's a lot of good effect. Another good effect of a human is building a bridge. So imagine this bridge, for example, it could be in Houston in America. There's a big lake near of Houston. This lake is between Houston and Boston. Two major cities in America. Before this bridge, people used to have small rafts and boats to go from one place to another place to reach it. But then they made what? They made big bridge. So from this bridge, you can go from this area to area by walking or by bicycle, by buses or by cars. So it become easier for you than going into ships or raft or boats. That will take longer time and so much effort. So building a bridge is another good idea and another good thing people made to the nature so they can overcome the challenges that they face from nature. Another thing human did to face the nature and to adapt with the nature is to have what? Air conditioner. When we have air conditioner, we are the people who live in the hot areas like Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Bahrain, Emirat. It's very hot in the summer. Without air conditioner, we would die because of the hot. Sometimes it can reach 50 degrees in the noon time. Imagine. So if we don't have air conditioner that can give us a cool air, then we would die. And also the similar for the people who lives in Canada and for the cold areas like in Canada, New Zealand, if they don't have a heater like this one, a device like this, but give them heat, they would die also because those devices give us the heat and the cool that we need so we can adapt with this kind of life. Another good thing we done is making dams. Building dams can collect the water of the rain when the rain comes, can also collect some water to give for the farms near of you. Also, so when the water dry from one area, it won't dry from the water that you put in the dam. Okay, so dams are for storing water for longer times and to divide it for several places around the city. So this is a good thing because when we distribute water for more people, it means that we build more cities and we build more farms. Another thing is, as you said, yeah, Tala, at the beginning, people do a good thing to animals because they tamed animals for people's benefit. How they tamed it? Yani the wild animals before some time, before some years ago, with the Native Americans came to America, there was a lot of horses, but nobody knew how to ride them because they were wild animals. What does it mean wild? يعني nobody tried to ride them before. So if anybody tried to ride them, they will hit them or throw them away from their back. Something like this would happen. So when people came with their minds and with their technology, with their understanding, they tried to what? Tame animals. What does it mean tame animals? It means to make the animal get used to human and to live in our house, and then to be able to ride this animal and to live with him as our part of family. So this is one thing that all human did to the earth, and it was a good thing, a good effect that we left on the earth to make the wild tame and to get benefit of them. Okay, this is our lesson for today. Was it fun or hard or what? What do you think?
It's very easy.
Fun.
Super easy. Well, what do you think about it? Do you think that we left a good effect on nature or no?
We did.
We did. We were good people, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I believe so also. So to do that, let's go right now to the questions and to solve it together. No, not this one, this one. Geography.
Is it the practice exercise page?
Yes, 59. Page 59, please, in your books.
I opened.
Good. Okay, read the first question, yeah, Maria.
Okay. In your opinion, do you think that the facilities offered to us nowadays are worth the abuse of nature? Why or why not?
In your opinion, do you think the facilities offered to us nowadays are worth the abuse of nature? Why or why not? Now, do you think right now the facilities that we have, the air conditioner, the cars, facilities means everything that we have to make our life easier? Air conditioner, factories like lights, cars, all of these things. All these facilities worth the abuse of the nature? Do you think? Yeah or no? What do you think?
I think
Like,
it depends. Like if we were using it right, it helped us.
If we are using it right, it can help us. Excellent. But you think that when I use the earth in a good way, it's good or no?
Good.
It's good, yes. So we can say it depends on your opinion. Okay, so everybody can write their own opinion. If you think yes, it's worth it, so tell me why it's worth it. You can say yes, I think it's worth it because when we use the things from the earth, we had now lights, we have cars, we have factories, so we can live our life in an easier way. And if you think it's no, then write no. I don't think that the abusing of earth is correct. And we could live with limited resources. We don't have to spend all of these resources just to be happy. We can be happy with less things. You can write whatever you want. So you can write like this.
Like if you're doing
You can
something
write
good or
no.
bad.
You can write like this. No, because they caused more air, land, and water pollution. Or you can say yes, because life become easier with the available facilities. Choose this or this. Okay, my girls. The second question. Name 3 facilities that made our lives much easier today.
Miss, I know.
Yes, give me a Maria.
I know.
Jury.
Air,
Hmm.
the AC.
AC, excellent. Air conditioner. And what else? Ayatala.
Gas.
Gas. Okay. Yes or gas?
Gas.
Okay, what else?
I think houses.
Houses, building dams, building houses. You can write extracting water from the underground, building dams, opening new roads, and building bridges. Think harder and name 3 new facilities that you believe are perfect example for the positive use of nature. Give me 3 facilities that you think it's very good for nature. Like what and what and what? Come on, you can choose your book from your book. So we can say like changing mountain slopes into agricultural areas, reforming lands to the structure building, and overcoming the hot weather of deserts. You can write those. Okay, my girls, and hurry up. Done? Done, my girls?
And the last one.
Okay, yalla, hurry up, hurry up. Okay, my girls.
Done.
Done? That's great. Okay, you can leave. Whoever done, leave.
Bye.
Bye.
Done, my girls?